A haunted house that I've visited. Back in 2017, a classmate from college was telling us about her grandmother's house, which was supposedly haunted. We were talking about supernatural stuff when she mentioned that one of her aunts had died in that house. This aunt had mental problems and the mind of a 6-year-old child. She was very obese and eventually passed away because of diabetes and other illnesses she had. My classmate said that sometimes she could hear her aunt walking around the house and laughing. She had a very distinctive laugh. Everyone in the conversation believed it, but with some skepticism. Then she grabbed her phone and showed us a video recorded inside the house. You could clearly hear footsteps and laughter coming from an empty hallway. The creepiest detail was that her aunt had died years before a good quality video was recorded. I got really scared because it was the first time I had ever seen a haunted video actually recorded by someone I knew personally, not just some random thing from the internet. Even then, I still wasn't fully convinced it was real. That's when she said I could go to the house and witness it myself. I was a little hesitant, but after a few days I went there with her. It took a few hours, but eventually I heard it. First came the footsteps, and then the exact same laughter I had heard in the video. There were 4 people in the house, and all 4 of us could hear it whenever it happened. I also noticed that every time it occurred, there was a very sweet smell in the air. She never mentioned anything about a smell, so I think maybe only I could sense it, or maybe they had just gotten used to it, who knows. About 2 or 3 years later, her grandmother passed away. After that, she said she never heard her aunt in the house again. In conversations with friends, we came to the conclusion that her grandmother had taken her aunt away, that maybe her aunt never realized she had died, and that was why she had remained in the house. It was one of the only supernatural experiences I've ever had, and the only one that was shared by multiple people, so I decided to share it here. I no longer have contact with that classmate. She graduated and moved to another state. But even today, whenever I pass in front of that house, I still get chills.